Like, what do I actually think? Like, and the thing is you see it a lot. I see it a lot with these little, like, part of it is the influencer culture, or the which is born out of capitalism. Like, people want to make money, right? So I become an influencer because I want to make money. But you have these little influencer beefs, or it's like, or somebody's calling out another influencer because they're not being consistent, because ultimately they never really sat and thought about the thing. At least this is what I think is happening. You're consuming. You make a TikTok or a YouTube video outraged, or your opinion on something, but it's ultimately, and then later on you end up having a different TikTok or YouTube or whatever that kind of contradicts what you said before. And I think it's partly because you've never really sat and thought about, like, what you actually think. So whatever the outrage machine, or whatever the media, the whatever the current, outrage is, that's all you're really focused on and reacting to, versus like, should I be outraged by this? Is this?
Well, I understand. I'm not sure that any listeners might follow, but I've been talking to you for 40 years, so I know how your mind works.
Yeah.
I would say that we're looking at people that are reacting, right, and instead of responding, right? Yeah. Because a reaction is just something in the past. This triggers me, right? I'm reacting. Oh, I saw this news story. I'll take my camera out and I'm driving in the car and I'm going to rant and I'll post it to TikTok. And then 3 days later, I see a different story and I rant about that one. And then someone's looking at all my TikToks and going, man, you're inconsistent as hell. Right? And I think, and what you're getting at is that the reason that happens is because no one's really sat down and taken the time to look at their own belief system, check their own assumptions. What do I think the world is? You even said it. I think I heard it. Maybe I'm just making stuff up. But you said something like they've never really taken the time to understand what they really believe.
What they really believe, not what's been fed to you. It's picking on a current topic that's the contention, or that's in outrage mode right now, or whatever, is the food stamp thing.
SNAP benefits?
It's the SNAP benefits, right? Where, the government shut down, all that stuff that's leading to the and it's like, you have this certain set of people that are just like, F them, like the people that are receiving food stamps. It's like, I had to work hard and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, they should get a job, or, you're just outraged. But like, why are you really outraged? Is it because you don't qualify for food stamps? Is it because, like, you're in this capitalist mind, you got to work in order to eat, like, that these people don't deserve it, right? But it's like, you're essentially like, what are you upset about? Like, these are human beings that most of them work. I've known a few people in my life that were on food stamps, and they all had jobs. Obviously that's anecdotal evidence, but they've had jobs and they still qualified for food stamps.